Hey guys, it's me again. I did a quick little tweakage in the van. Let me show you around the back. So the two pull drawers that I had, I swapped them out with this shelf that I've had a long time. Reason being is I can move the refrigerator or the bin here and get stuff while I'm inside. I was having a difficult time with if I needed the drill inside, I had to get all the way out and come around. Also, if I needed a zip tie or something inside, I had to come all the way around. Food storage is still the same. Okay, that's still the same. Again, I'm still waiting for this damp red to be done. I have until the dark. See the wetness until it gets up to there. It's going to take forever. Note to self, and also for you guys, learn from my mistake and get the get the hanging ones. Do not get that big behemoth of a thing unless you have the floor space for it. It cannot be tipped or tilted. It has to sit flat. So again, food storage is exactly the same. Or food cooking storage, rather. It's not, there's no food in there except for those things that need water. I would have to cook them. Okay. The top drawer that had all the food, this food stuff and cleaning of the dishes stuff is now up here. And the tools that I had in the bottom sliding drawer are now down here. So I can easily access them from both sides. I also changed out the shoe container. This is the one that the scarves were in. I'll show you what the the scarves are in now. Let me go inside. Okay, if you didn't see my Facebook or my Instagram, I found this on the side of the parking lot. It's a dog food container, so I took it to work and scrubbed it out real good, so now all my non-perishables go in there. Okay, the two sliding drawers, the one with paper towels is down here, and the one with my jewelry is here. So I just sat the dog food container on top of there. The reason I put those on the bottom and not up on the top is then I'd have to bungee it to keep them from sliding when I hit the brakes. Now, because this is weighted and it's on top of those drawers will not slide open, and even if they do, nothing's going to fall. It's just going to hit this rubber, and that's as far as it'll go. But I do keep the little makeshift stopper things on there that I made with the zip ties and the little cup hooks. So those do stay there. Now, underneath here, I put my files because I was trying to get, needed to get some files a few times and had to dig all the way back under there and get them. So I put the files here, and then the refrigerator cooler is on top of them. Here is the cooler. Okay, as you can see, the ice has melted, but it stayed in there for almost 24 hours. The little bit of ice that I got from work stayed in there for almost 24 hours. So that was good. It was just a little test to see how long ice would stay in the cooler without the cooler being run. Now, had the cooler been on, plugged in to the 12 volt and running, I'm sure that ice would have stayed a lot cold, stayed a lot longer. So I have my 12 volt here. It also has a regular 120 volt, which is what I plugged it in at work. So at some point, I'll figure out a way to get this 12 volt so it doesn't drain my car battery. So that's that. I took the toiletries kit from here. I didn't want to have anything on top of the cooler, so I just hung it here with one of these little things in the zip tie. So it just hangs here. And I also moved my dirty clothes hamper, which used to be right in front of the behind this passenger seat, and I put it over here because I had a little space now. And the reason I did that is because at some point I'm going to get a toilet. Not sure if I'm going to make one, use the bucket thing. I am not sure yet, but I figured I would leave that, take the hamper away from there and get used to all the toilet stuff being there. Now, if you followed me on Facebook, you were seeing that I used, sorry, let me move this. I used this setup this morning for a shower. I poured water in here, put my bar soap and washcloth and got soaped up, soaped myself up, then used this clean water that was in here to rinse the washcloth, rinsed myself off, then dumped that and did the same thing, added more clean water and rinsed myself some more. So, of course, that's the pee jug, is the toilet paper. But, I mean, it's simple. I wash up in the van a few times a week. I take a shower at Planet Fitness a few times a week. I just, it bounces back and forth between 3 to 4 for either one, just depending on how I feel in the mornings. Do I feel like going over to the gym, or do I just want to be lazy and wash up in the car? So, it just, I just usually wing it depending on the morning. So, I do have to find a friend with a tub so I can take a nice hot bath at least once a month. That's my next goal, is to find someone who'll let me come take a bath once a month. Maybe in exchange for a haircut or something. But anyway, so everything else is pretty much the same. The bed is the same. You see on my Facebook, again, if you follow me, and Instagram, that I did sew the two together. Okay? Not the greatest job, but I had to sew it by hand. So I can flip this over if I want. I'm still looking for better bedding underneath, padding. It's kind of a little bit, not lumpy, but the goose down comforter tends to get the feathers kind of like right here. There's a little bit more feathers than there are over here. You know, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking about keeping my eye out for 4 body pillows. So between Amazon and thrift shops, I should be able to find 4 body pillows that I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, double them up, as long as they're long enough. So everything else again is the same. I still haven't painted the window again on the outside. Let me show you the outside window, because someone was wondering about that. So on the inside they look like that because it's spray painted, but it's just pretty much matte finish. It doesn't look like that on the outside. So I did buy truck bed liner paint that I'm going to paint the windows with, but I just haven't gotten around to it. It's not that I don't have time, I just don't think about it. It's not the first priority on my list. Also, let me show, if you follow me again, Facebook, I got my order from Wish, the wish.com. Remember I said because my clothing is all black, white, gray, that I would be spending a few bucks here and there to get some earrings and necklaces. Now this is jewel tone, but it's clear. I thought that was cute. That would go with a lot of things. Just whatever I had on. This is a bluer one. Same. These 3 sets here. Let me move this one. These 3 sets here are exactly the same. One's just green earring and necklace, blue, and then clear. And then this one is more of an accent statement piece. This would be something I'd wear, you know, if I want to consider myself dressed up. This would be, you know, if I'm going to a wedding or out dancing or something like that. So, the only problem with this one is I don't think it's going to fit in my containers that I use for my jewelry. That necklace probably won't fit in here. So what I'll do is I'll put this set in a Ziploc bag, which is fine. And I'm not sure about how well these will fold without breaking, because it's just a thin wire. So if I have to put these in sandwich baggies and then put them in the drawer with jewelry, then that's what I would, because they can stay on top. So I'm not, and I realized the other day that I'm not going to be able to double these up like I thought I was. The drawer won't close. So I might have to put anything else that I get into like sandwich bags, Ziploc small sandwich bags that can lay flat on top of those containers. Alright, that's it. Hit me up on Facebook and Instagram, and thanks for all your feedback and love and support. And oh, I'll let you know how the ticket situation goes. I'm paying the online one today. As a matter of fact, I'm heading to the library to pay that now. In one of the many van dwelling community women has offered to pay, and I got more than one offer. She offered to pay the $145 for me to get my license reinstated, and I thought that was freaking cool that so many people stepped up and were like, hey, been there, done that, let me help you. So she sent a check or money order to me via snail mail, so I should get that tomorrow or Wednesday. So hopefully by the end of this week that whole situation will be done, and I'll go to DMV and get a new license. plus to that is I get to get a new picture. My picture was old and my hair was, you know, totally different. So that's a plus. Anyway, guys, thanks. Give me a thumbs up. I know I have a cut on my finger. Give me a thumbs up. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook.